All right, so Palantir just reported earnings, crush results, and I've been wearing this shirt all day. Let's talk about it. Okay, so Palantir just reported earnings after hours today, and they just smashed all their numbers. Okay, so let's talk about it. You're looking at 52% revenue growth. We're on Palantir's investor relations website. Okay, so you're looking at 52% year-over-year growth in US revenue only. Okay. And then next, the more important part here, 36% year over year and 14% quarter over quarter growth. Okay, that 36% we're going to talk about here in a few minutes. All right, maybe a couple minutes. They closed 129 deals of at least $1 million. That number keeps climbing, but we're more concerned, obviously, with the $5 and $10 million numbers. You're looking at 58 deals over $5 million and 32 over the $10 million range. Okay. Of course, there's some other numbers here. I just want to go over some quick results. In the next video, I am going to actually analyze Palantir's balance sheet, income statement. I might just do one financial statement per video because it is going to get quite extensive. And I just wanted to report on the adjusted income here of 45% margin. Combine that with the 36% growth rate that we're talking about, 45 plus the 36, you're going to get a rule of 40 score of 81. Okay, so again, when you combine the margin with the growth rate, you're going to get the rule of 40 score, and they jumped all the way up to 81. Okay, and that's the number that stands out to me because any other SaaS or technology company, you're looking at, maybe 40 to 50. Of course, 40 is that golden number, and they're over double that. Okay, that 36% growth expectation that growth result was much more than we expected, between 28 and 30%. Most analysts were estimating between. Real quick, looking at full year 2024 highlights, revenue grew over 30% to $1.9 billion. And both, obviously, a U.S. commercial and government grew well over 30% on the commercial end and exactly at 30% U.S. government. Okay, cash from operations, $1.15 billion, which is a 40% margin, with revenue growth of 29% year over year to almost $3 billion, $2.87 billion. They are projecting to do well over $3 in the coming year. All right, and then speaking of this year, they are expecting, between 858 and 862 million in the first quarter of 2025, with an expected result full year of about 3.7 to 3.76 billion. Okay, so that's quite the growth from 2024 even. And I mean, some bulls are going to think that number is, being pushed down by Palantir themselves because they like to sandbag a little bit and predict a little bit low numbers. But you can call it what it is. Either they're sandbagging or they're just crushing their goals, or the combination of both. But if you want to see more videos on this, like I said, I will be going over at least the income statement in the next day or two, followed by a couple other financial reports if needed. So just leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you are a Palantir investor. I know I've made a couple of videos in the last week trying to get this channel going back again. But I have been an investor in Palantir since 2021. And I've seen the ups and downs. And I started buying at the 30 range and went down all the way to 7-ish. Continued buying, and right now I'm at about 23.78 as an average. So it's hard to look at the price right now, well over $100, and try to imagine purchasing it. But my overall financial goal accounted for Palantir being well over $100, and so this is just a drop in the bucket to where I think Palantir will go. Again, if you want to see more about Palantir, let me know down below. Any other stocks you want me to cover,